do those two, and then we'll build onto that, just so you have them on video. Very simple, though. So we've stretched.
Music.
So it's the stretch, right? And everything should be easy, right? I mean, you don't, try not to be too laborious when you're moving from one thing to the other, you know? It's not a bunch of separate things, it's supposed to be one thing. You know, so you have to be conscious about how you're moving your body into the next thing. So to stretch here, I'm gonna moving with it until I start to feel a little resistance. And I'm going to place my hip there so that I can lean forward. So my stance is open, not closed. So I can shift my weight from back to front. And I'm facing stretch. Okay? Is that about as far as you like me to go? Okay. So, and here's one other thing. So this stretches here, you feel. And usually in these positions you feel the belly of the muscle stretching. But to get up a little higher on the attachment, and in this case it's the attachment around the pubic bone, is you go to where you feel the resistance, and then you take the foot and turn it down and then depress it. And you feel it up a little higher. So this is important for getting release in the adductors. This is important for really opening up the pathway for the yin meridians as they're coming on the inside of the lake through the center of the pelvic bowl, right? It's because there's fascial binding there, though, that's going to impede not only general movement and stability, but also the energetic flow. So again, you come to a point of resistance, and it's a little bit more now, actually. And you want to dial the toes down, and then depress the leg. And then they feel. That's how to do that one. So a continuation of this stretch from the other side is that you come and you're going to place your foot, the arch of your foot right on the side of the hip, and then two hands here and just lean back for stretch. Okay then?
Right there.
So would you say your arch is by the iliac crest, like right inside there?
Yeah, I'm right on the side of it. So if I
Okay.
curled my toes down, I could feel the ASIS in the ball of my foot.
Okay.
Kidney one, basically, is what it is. Okay? So like that. So then after this, because it's a big stretch, we ease back here, and we're going to lift up. And first stretch, so this IT band stretch this way. But then, because when you do this, the body has a tendency to roll now. So you're going to take your leg and support above the knee, which locks in their hip. And then you can take leg like this. Get a nice stretch. Right. Very nice stretch. Supported stretch. Your body's open to the stretch, not turned, because everything's in front of you. And you can easily, you still okay?
Yeah.
You can go into it more by simply, so nice. A little bit more different angle. I'm going to disengage, and then
Cool.
okay, so come. Okay, so this is important to stabilize above the knee, right? Because if you're down here trying to do it, the body can still roll too much. You're trying to lock this area in. So you want to be above the knee, and my leg is right up against it. So this gives you opportunity to do this nice stretch this way, because it's right in front of me. And I can depress just like that easily. Right? And then the second one is you can just come off, and you can just put your hip right there, and I'm going to stabilize this leg and just lean like this. Okay. Easy. Because I do these because I work on lots of big people, big athletes. So big, so it's like I got all these things like how do you do movements without straining my little shiatsu body. You know, so these things easy, very effective, very supportive, can be used on any size, but very effective for big dudes. Okay, so back like this, right? Okay. So I'm just going to repeat, so you see it again? So, without the commentary. So you, well, I guess with the commentary. See how this leg's starting to come forward, right? So, there's different things you can do to stabilize, right? Whatever works for your body. The premise doesn't change. You're stabilizing here, and you're trying to get stretch here. But you want to have these points of contact so that what's in between the points of contact is what gets stretched. So, and then to bring it further this way, is that about okay? And then you're going to dial the toe down, and then to press the whole leg down. Because that gets up at the attachment more. You're going to ease out of that. If you want to stretch from this side, stabilizing the hip with your foot, you come and this foot that's closest to their head, obviously. You're not going to use this foot because
Yeah.
if you do that, you're crazy. It's just a little barometer. So, but here, still crazy, but not overtly crazy. So, and then you can easily this way, because you can use your body weight, right? I had to get that last one. Get on the table. So, this is easy, right? And then when you, any deep stretch, slow, right? So, and then you want to lift up a little bit and come across the stretch IT band. So, to keep the body from rolling, you stabilize here so you can drop here in front of you. You get the stretch. And the tension of her leg is right up against you, so it makes really nice contact. So you can just easily, okay there? Easy. Quad, IT band, gallbladder. Vastus lateralis interfacing with IT band, stomach meridian. All right here in front of you, lovely. To do the other stretch, we come this way, lock your hip in, just lean. That too much?
No. She love it. Yeah.
See how, so you want to keep your rotation out of your body, just lean in. Just figure out what you do with this hand. It's a problem sometimes. So you want to come back.
You're voguing now, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, vote. Oh, I feel good about myself. Voting. Okay? Let's just try that a little bit. Okay? Because we'll do both legs.